Thomas Hilliger, Costco, and Sam's Club. I hope you're all enjoying the show thus far, because that's how I babysit people. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're enjoying the show. But let's get my coffee started this morning. But first we need to clear the way because we need to make sure that we can maneuver in the making of the coffee. We can maneuver. So we need to clear this stuff out the way first. Okay? And I know this is not the coffee, but we're gonna attempt this one again today. We're gonna attempt May 8th, 2026 again today, June 15th, but we gotta let the pepperoni on top. We're gonna attempt it today again. We're gonna attempt it, okay? So, today I don't have the cheese to do that portion, but I do have the pepperoni. So, I'm gonna let the pepperoni on top. We have the sugar to make the dough sweet, okay? And let me bring y'all down here. I'd rather bring y'all than bring it up because I'm not quite ready yet. We have the flour down here. We have the flour, we have the oil. We're ready to attempt May 8th, 2026 again. We're ready, but first, gotta make sure that the pepperoni that's been sitting in the freezer is on top. So, let's try again. By the way, this video is sponsored by Farmlands Ontario. Thank you so much to Farmlands Ontario for sponsoring the second attempt of May 8th, 2026. Thank you very much to Farmlands Ontario, beginning with me having my coffee first. Also de-dried and stored in that coffee jar, which now houses the sugar, by Farmlands Ontario. Yes, that's what they do. Farmlands Ontario de-dries many different brands of coffee, and then they package it for store sales when it comes to Farmlands Ontario. And one of the many brands that they de-dry as well as store for store delivery and store purchase is the brand Nescafe, which is the brand that my dad drinks. And I get you when you're a girl dad. I get you, boy. I get you. I know when it's all about dads, I get you. You know, one time I was Asian, right? They've been doing it a really long time. They've been doing this dad stuff a really, really long time. So I get the dad factor. I get it. I see it. I know it. And it truly makes my heart melt. I get the dad factor. Thank you, Farmlands Ontario. I absolutely get the dad factor. No, you don't want dada. I get it. Okay. First thing, let's start the boiling of the water. 7 minutes. How far are we in here? 7 plus 4 is what? We're 4 minutes in. 7 plus 4 is what? 7 minutes to boil the water, plus the 4 minutes we're already in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 minutes. That's going to be 11 minutes, which means there's going to be a part 2 in me putting the coffee being made together. There's going to be a part 2, okay? 7 plus 4 is 11. This is going to take 11 minutes to complete. 11 minutes. Plus with the 1 minute of filling up the kettle and the water, it's going to take about 12 minutes in total. 12 minutes in total in order to, well, you know, get my morning coffee. 12 minutes in total to get my morning coffee. Usually when I'm not filming this portion, when it's not required, basically in the biblical essence, it usually takes me about the same amount of time. No less, no more. It usually takes me about 12-13 minutes to get my coffee in the morning in order to get, you know, that volume up, otherwise known as Cardi. It takes about 13 minutes to get there. So what do I do while I wait 13 minutes to get to my coffee? I gather my ingredients. John, did you move my Starbucks cup? Because I can't find it. John moved my Starbucks cup. I can't find my Starbucks cup. One that I normally use to mix it in for clarity. Let's turn this around. Let's put this on the counter there so you can see the kettle boiling. But John moved my Starbucks cup. John moved my Starbucks cup. Nope, not in the sink. But John definitely moved my Starbucks cup. But I do know how to do it. I do know how to do it for clarity feature. Be right back. Let me go grab the glass. Be right back. Alright, so here's the glass cup. We're going to use this instead of the Starbucks one. And this is what the coffee beans look like after they've been packaged and freeze-dried by Farmlands Ontario for store purchasing for everyday consumers that are still able to drink coffee. This is what the coffee beans look like. And if you notice, this one used to house the coffee bean. Now I carry sugar in it. You know, that's what I do. Okay, so that's the coffee beans. Okay, and then other products that is packaged by Farmlands Ontario is the several different types, by the way, but this one also specifically is the French Vanilla Coffee Enhancer from International Delight, is also packaged by Farmlands, Ontario. Okay? So when you purchase, again, Nescafe Coffee and International Delight, you are sponsoring not only education, but you are also sponsoring healthy eating, which means that a lunch is provided during the school year by Farmlands, Ontario, and the Real Canadian Superstore to students in need in order to continue to stay in school and have a healthy lunch. Once again, thank you, Farmlands, Ontario. Alright. So, let's get the glass. Let's put you down a little bit lower here again. Alright. And let's put the sugar in this one first. Because yes, when you do put your ingredients in and the base ingredient goes first, you're telling the product creator what you want the product to look like with the first base ingredient. So I'm telling him that I want to put sugar in first. It means that I want it to be a highlighter. When I'm telling him that I want to put the coffee in first, it means that I want it to be a face setting powder. Now when I'm telling him that I'm putting in the coffee creamer first, I want it to be a liquid foundation or a type of elixir skincare products, such as Tatcha products, which is an elixir skincare products. But we're beginning today with sugar first, which means that it's going to be a highlighter, and with the coffee creamer, it's going to be formed into a liquid highlighter. A liquid highlighter. So that's the sugar first, okay? Let's move that to the side, because I always gotta hit the road with Jack, okay? Hit the road, Jack, don't wanna come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't wanna come back no more. Alright? Let's put you back down there. And let's get the base color of the highlighter in. Get the base color of the highlighter, which is the coffee. And then let's get the base point of the highlighter, because we want it to be liquid in, which is the coffee creamer. And it's not open, which is a good sign. Oops. Alright, and then for the rest of it, I'll use milk to cool it down, which will also give me a much lighter version of the shade of highlighter to a much lesser form, which can be sold in the drugstore under a different brand name. Alright, so when the kettle is done, we'll be back with part 2 with the mixing of the coffee and putting it together, okay? With the milk. Be right back with part 2.